We have a new way of healing patients who have mental health issues. Doreen Genser is here to show us how some therapists are now working from hundreds of miles away. Doreen?
Hi, Wendy. Going to the therapist's office can be a challenge for a lot of us. Besides how much time it takes out of your day, it's intimidating for a lot of people. Well, tonight we meet one counselor who's helping patients from the privacy of her computer.
I have clients in Norway, I have clients in Sweden, Turkey, Mexico, and Brazil.
Olga Bloch is a licensed therapist. Her patients live around the world, but she never leaves her home to treat them.
I use Skype actually quite often. It's about a third of my practice, and it's a really great way to provide therapy for people who would otherwise not have the opportunity to get therapy or to get help.
So with just a few clicks of the mouse, she's able to see them regularly from the comfort of their own homes, offices, even their cars.
Skype is something to help people more with support, with life structure, with parenting, with guidance. It's a mixture between therapy and coaching.
Bloch says her patients include college students who need some extra guidance when they're far away from home, people who are disabled and have trouble traveling, and full-time stay-at-home moms who have little free time away from the kids.
What I like is that it's very flexible. I don't need to leave the house.
43-year-old Ragnhild Grieve Isdal splits her time between Miami and Norway. She was seeing Bloch, who used to live in Miami, in person and didn't want to have to find a new therapist when she moved.
It gives so much more opportunity to speak when you need it. You know, you don't need to plan it in your calendar 2 weeks in advance.
But sometimes a therapy session is only as good as your internet connection. As we learned with our own Skype interview, connections can drop, screens can freeze, something that doesn't happen when you're meeting face-to-face. Also, Bloch says therapy over the computer isn't appropriate for patients with significant trauma. But for those who are looking for privacy and convenience, Skype therapy can be the answer.
Oftentimes people look at therapy as something for other people, or I am not sick enough, or my problem isn't big enough to seek therapy. And it doesn't necessarily depend on the significance of the problem, but much more in terms of the support and the quality of life that you would like to have.
Therapy over Skype can be a wonderful solution for a lot of people, but you should consider, if you are hoping for insurance coverage, you will want to check with your insurance company ahead of time, because very often Skype therapy or phone therapy is not covered by health insurance. So that's a warning. But interesting alternative for a lot of people. Wendy, Jim.
Right. Thanks, Doreen.